before Afrobeats became popular, we were already pushing the brand, and now, everybody now wants to be Nigerian, you understand? I've been calling you, you know they pick up. Tiwa Savage, big up. My name is Kelechi Anyikude. I hold a doctorate degree from the University of Leeds in environmental engineering, and I'm a massive Arsenal fan as well, avid one, and a supporter of anything Nigeria, brand Nigerian.
Are we looking forward to seeing a new Super Eagles player play for Arsenal?
Osimhen will be good. Ball to feet, he runs. Play in the UK.
He's an influencer that's been able to help the Nigerian image out of the continent of Africa.
Subscribe to AY Sugar's channel, please. Hit the like button, subscribe, everything.
And
that's that guy now. Just in.
The myth, the man, legend, Thierry Henry of Arsenal, legend. Oh, funny kind. This was well sculptured, I must say. Well done, and a lot of people will come here, tripping to just come along with me, come see. Well crested, number 14, Thierry Henry. And this is lovely. This is lovely. This is wonderful. All right, of course, still AY Sugar Naija Lifestyle channel, of course, doing this for the Super Eagles channel also. And I told you earlier about the personality we'll be talking about this wonderful day. And he's an influencer that's been able to help the Nigerian image out of the continent of Africa. And he's been able to also make the culture of Africa and Nigeria a brand, and a lot of people want to associate themselves with. He's associated with a very successful club, or I don't want to talk about the club because it breeds controversy every day, but he's a passionate lover of that particular club. The one and only Kelechi Anyikude. You can put doctor because the doctor also is a doctorate degree holder. He's a Nigerian per excellence. He's somebody really I appreciate, and he supports the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the players. He comes out for them. He sticks his neck out. Kelechi, I don't know what to say to you, but it's a brilliant thing to have you around.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Well,
pleasure.
What can I say?
I just look up people.
We look up people.
I just look up from the trenches.
But I've got a lot of questions, to ask you, because a lot of young people want to know how you emerged to be that influencer that people reckon with, especially outside the continent of Africa and of course Nigeria, and doing sports, influencing work and content and all that. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, you said it in your introduction, part of it. My name is Kelechi Anyikude. I hold a doctorate degree from University of Leeds in environmental engineering, and a massive Arsenal fan as well, avid one, and supporter of anything Nigeria, brand Nigeria. Again, my brand started from supporting Nigeria. I just felt that we're being seen in a negative image due to one or two vices, which again is prevalent all over the world. Every country have their own vices and people that do stuff. So I just set out my store to change the image how we are seen, and happened to be coming to Arsenal games, being a season ticket holder, and then started coming to games in my traditional attire. Started getting interviewed here and there. Again, I speak in my
Nigerian songs, promote entertainment,
exactly. You know it all. And then from there, it took off, and I'm happy to see the impact as well. We're seeing the impact now in Afrobeats and everything. Before Afrobeats became popular, we're already pushing the brand, and now. Everybody now wants to be Nigerian, you understand?
So, everybody wants to stay with us, especially the fact that even the celebrated American artists, they want to do a lot of collaborations with African arts, and that makes it big and interesting. Now, what are the challenges you face as a Nigerian boy, where you don't come country where we say na bad image we get, you want to talk about all the vices. Now, Africans, the one first, pick on, say, now we do this thing or now we do that one, and you now coming out in a different way and saying, make I do this thing and make I stick my neck out, may I see how it go be. Or did you intentionally go into it like this thing will actually click?
Yeah, I was in uni when I was actually the Nigerian Society president. When we were trying to attract students to the society, they instead go to Afro-Caribbean Society.
What university was that?
University of Leeds. And
okay.
They're like, why are they doing that? You had to find a reason, and it was frustrating for me. So plus other things I was seeing online. And then I started coming to games. Arsenal Fan TV interviewed me once. They liked it. And I saw it as a platform, to showcase my culture, and just reach cultural heritage, my songs and everything. And then from there it took off. Were there challenges? No, I won't say there were challenges, because people actually, in the initial time when I was wearing a traditional artist stadium, they would look at you somehow like, plus they look at I will always hold and everything. Sometimes, they will ask me, what does this represent?
Yeah,
tell them, what do you use it for? So we used to bless people. The same way the king, or at that time queen, will knight someone, so they can understand, and they do understand that, oh wow, it's a culture, so promoting my culture, everything, and it was well received, and from there, the brand took off, and here we are.
Wow, interesting. I don't know, but what are the things that we don't know about Kelechi, that because they see you for TikTok too, not just about football. They see you, what did they drive you? What gives you that energy to go, to keep going? Because you make people feel like nothing that happened to you, you're perfect.
No, perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the way we say it.
I'm not perfect. I have my down days, I have my problems. So I'm a normal human being.
Okay, well, things will be good.
I want to make an impact. I might be having a bad day, and face, for instance, if I want to selfie, I'll get to find a selfie. You understand?
But you're having a bad day.
I'm having a bad day.
But some players can't deal.
Do you understand? Like there was a time we played. It was 4-5 years ago now. I lost my cousin.
Wow.
And I was in the stadium.
Oh, Wakari, where Papilo the point hand for there.
When my mom called and said, your cousin is dead. I was in the stadium. I was in Crystal Palace Stadium.
Wow.
You know, but I couldn't go. It was a night we were playing Crystal Palace. I couldn't go to Birmingham at that time. When I came out from the stadium, the fans were, "Yo, Kelechi, can you take it?" I'm on job.
Wow.
I have to be a professional. I had to take the pictures. So these are the things that you know we do.
Face and all that.
These are the things we face. You know, you just set your problem aside or whatever you're going to, because the person needing that selfie or just to talk to you for a few minutes might be having a terrible time as well. Might be in a worse state than you.
Yeah.
You know, so why not help the person and just make the person's day and move on? It doesn't cost you anything, you know. And you know, my own is just to make impact, whether it's through my videos or whether it's through my TikToks.
To reach out to somebody who may be having a bad day, who is thinking so bad about, you know, life and everything.
Yeah, it's not easy for
course.
anybody. Yeah, so
I understand.
My life is all about impact, and I'm just trying to make it.
There's this big question that I've been itching to ask, which could have been Chelsea or Manchester United or Manchester City. Why Arsenal?
Well, different reasons. Class of the club, the culture. We're one of the first teams to play. You know, without this, I don't want to sound anyhow, please, to play black people in this country.
Yeah.
The manager signed a lot of African players.
They stuck their neck.
For African players a lot. And then this man here,
Papilo.
Papilo too. It was an inspiration as well. You know, in the latter stages, I was already. For me, I tell people that there's a difference between a fan and a supporter.
Yeah.
There's already a fan before I became a supporter. You know, so when they signed this in his back camp, I was already on board. And then Papilo came on and sealed it for me. So, for different reasons, and the manager, then Arsene Wenger, I still revere him. I still think he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest ever. Yes, because he changed football, changed the dietary.
And he got this Emirates Stadium, magnificent edifice.
So, it's a good thing to see, and that's why I started supporting the club. But with respect to every other club, you know, people have their reasons for supporting them. Yeah. These are mine for supporting Arsenal.
Are we looking forward to seeing a new Super Eagles player play for Arsenal?
Well, I've not heard anything yet, but the Super Eagles players are always welcome. If we get
which would you want to?
I'm not saying man would be good. You know, someone that can hold up the ball. You know, someone that's different to Jesus.
A beast in front of
exactly.
There's
someone that can, you know, if the game is getting tough, you can go long with him. You can go direct with him. You know, so. You know, while Jesus is a different kind of striker, the ball to feet, he runs, his movement is sick as well. So, you know, having both options won't be bad. But we have so many players that are gifted. I'm blessed. You mentioned that Lexi will be before now. I thought he's the best player in Everton for 2 seasons now.
Obviously, of course, winning the best player award shows how class he is.
Exactly. And you know, so many other players that play for the Super Eagles that can play for Arsenal as well. Anyone that wants to come through, first it fits the manager's ethos and system, all welcome.
Okay, let's take a walk around your magnificent Emirates. It's a wonderful stadium, and I'm sure you love to come here every time.
Yeah, of course.
The atmosphere is electric. Of course, should qualify for the next Africa Cup of Nations. We were there the last time, that was in Cameroon, and we crashed out, unfortunately, when we never thought we were going to crash out, because I was shocked when that happened against the Tunisian side that had, COVID.
The record to Iwobi
COVID, to Iwobi was not funny, in that particular game. We're going to another Nations Cup. Do you think we have a bunch of players this time for real, that can, nick it this time, first off?
Of course we have. Again, it depends on the manager's selection and technical know-how. I mean, I just felt that we didn't have any business crashing out at the last Nations Cup. We had the squad, we had everybody.
Of course.
We won our 3 good games easily, and then all of a sudden the shocker, we crashed out. Then we couldn't then make it to the World Cup, which was a bigger sin, to be honest. So.
Yeah, it was unforgivable. I was about talking about it, but I said bringing back the injuries of not qualifying for the World Cup. So devastating, to say the least.
Yeah, very devastating. So, but I'm sure they'll learn from it. I mean, Guinea-Bissau beating us at home, if I'm not mistaken. Was another wake-up call, like,
what's going on?
What's happening here?
Because we should have qualified.
Yeah, exactly. So, playing the right players in their right positions and, getting the best out of them. There are people that I feel like, for instance, they are Super Eagles players. People like Kelechi Anyikude, for instance. I just believe that he should be starting. And even if you look at Leicester, when I went to Leicester, I was telling them I think he was their best player this season as well.
Yeah, of course.
You need to be playing him. How about Rogers wasn't playing him?
And the reason why they relegated eventually.
Of course. So again, same thing in the national team. Kelechi can give you a killer pass at any time. He has to start.
Yeah.
In my opinion, Alex Iwobi has to be played right.
Playing right or playing Alex Iwobi right?
No, played right in the right position.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Playing him right is debatable. Alex Iwobi as a 10, Alex Iwobi as a winger, Alex Iwobi as a forward. Because I know he started as a forward at Arsenal, banging goals from the under 18s, got into the team under Wenger, was scoring. But eventually today, Alex Iwobi has played for every role. Every role, maybe the goalkeeper and I really
number 10 or something or 8.
But I think that's basically the role he plays for the Super Eagles. Free role, does his thing.
Yeah, of course, but
and he's got over 50 caps already.
How he didn't even come into the team during that last Nations Cup, I was shocked.
Yeah, well, I don't like discussing technical matters.
I'm not discussing, but you clearly see that the team lacks creativity, and then the most creative one is on the bench. It has belief. So these are the mistakes that we cannot repeat again. Play your best hands from the get-go.
Sure.
You understand? That's what I'm saying. I've been calling you. You know the pick up. Tiwa Savage, big up.
Big up. You don't say what can
There are people that are Super Eagles players or national team players. And that's why I believe someone like Kelechi Anyikude is a national team player. You look at
So you don't look at his club performance, basically?
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember Miroslav Klose's club performances. All I remember is that he was banging in goals for Germany. He was playing well for Germany. So there are people that just bring that national team jersey first. They will bang in or they will deliver. So again, a team that lacks creativity needs their creative players to stand up, and I believe Kelechi is one of our creative players. I believe Alex Iwobi is one of our creative players. And if you have a goal machine like Osimhen up front, you just need quality deliveries. Yeah, quality deliveries. If Chukwu is on the left or Moises Simon on the right.
So what do you mean to carry us going? Me, Victor, my friend. No.
As he did now. We're in the UK. You have to pay. You should be paying for my time. But as my guy, I said, okay, let me leave it. You understand? So my brother, you understand? So, hey, what sugar? Carry me go lunch. No cost. Any day there, and how much? About 50, 20. Yeah, comment off.
Thank you so much, bro.
Yes, brother.
I appreciate it. Well, it's been awesome doing this with Kelechi Anyikude, aka Kelechi AFC, and I'm sure you enjoyed this content. I would urge you, Kelechi, you never tell them and subscribe to my channel.
Please subscribe to AY Sugar's channel. Please hit the like button, subscribe, everything, donate if it goes live.
No, I don't say
how do you gonna get a super chat? This everything.
All right, thank you very much. Kelechi has made my day, and Victor did absolutely awesomely well. Thank you very much, Victor, for being behind the microphone, and thank you to Arsenal for giving us the space to shoot the video. And we'll talk about this wonderful stadium, and Kelechi AFC has done very well. Well, from me to you, is see you next time in another video. Bye for now.